13.
Okay. All right. Hello and welcome to IPLcast. I wrote it as IPLcast 53, but it's actually IPLcast 54. Because I've actually genuinely lost track of how many IPLcasts we've done.
Yeah, Gino done an oopsie.
Yep, I totally did an oopsie on that one. Welcome. Coming from, as usual, here, your two IPL admins, Gino and Megan, reporting from the clearly Team Mystic side of IPL Studios.
Okay.
In fair weather, Sydney. I am actually pleased with the weather right now.
It was raining today.
It was raining today. I am still pleased with the weather right now because it wasn't raining when I was on the bus.
Okay.
And joining us, as usual, from the UK is IPLcast regular Katie.
Hi.
Who's also representing this. I'm just going to point that out.
Yeah.
It's not a fight or anything. This is just nicer.
Mystic rules.
It's been 2 weeks. How's everybody been? Without getting too much into Pokemon Go, we'll get into that later on.
Yeah.
Where are we at? Let's do our IPL cast check of where we are. I am 2/3 of the way through to level 23.
I just made it to level 22.
You did.
With a giant Evolvathon.
Oh man.
Where I also got a CP 1500 Gyarados and a CP 1600 Exeggutor.
I'm a sliver away of becoming level 13 in Pokemon Go.
You're catching up. I learned.
Yeah.
I was at a meetup of geocachers today, and I found out that all of the geocachers who play Pokemon Go are Team Mystic as well. So I was very pleased.
My strongest CP Pokemon at the moment is a 470 Jinx.
Oh, I only just hatched a Jinx recently.
I still don't have a Jinx. I can't wait until trading, but we'll get to that. We'll talk about the. Watch it wiggle. We'll talk about the most important thing right now, which I guess would be just Gen 7 news. In case you guys have forgotten,
Gen 7 is still a thing.
Gen 7 is it is definitely still a thing.
Apparently.
The Pokemon Company has officially revealed more Pokemon. As leaked by CoroCoro, Kitaraguma has been officially revealed with the English name Beware, which personally is hilarious. Mimikyu has also been officially revealed with the same name. In addition to these two, the following Pokemon have been announced. Bonsweet, a grass-type Cherim lookalike that's only 1 foot big and has the abilities Leaf Guard and Oblivious. Apparently it smells so nice people use it as air fresheners, but it tends to get accidentally eaten whole as a result. It also apparently looks like it is skipping while running away, so no one ever realizes it's in danger. Comfey, a fairy type that would go well paired with Flabébé. It's only 4 inches big and looks like a flower necklace, or at least that's what it wants you to think. The Pokemon itself is this little green thing that just holds flowers in a necklace shape to confuse its enemies. Comfey's body oil emits a soothing fragrance when spread on these flowers that it even uses to treat Pokemon at Pokemon centers, and it gives them to those it is fond of. It can have a unique ability called Triage, which makes restorative moves used by Comfey gain max priority. Mudsdale, a huge 8-foot-tall draft horse with muddy socks and mud-tipped dreadlocks. It's ground type and has the abilities Own Tempo and Stamina, which raises defense by 1 when attacked. Mudsdale apparently has strong emotional fortitude and never gets agitated or cries out. It can scrap a car in 1 kick and can damage any surface it runs on. Wimpod, a cowardly, stink-oozing, garbage-scavenging trilobite. It spits poisonous, foul-smelling liquid when threatened and will flee immediately when approached. Despite being cowardly, it is apparently highly curious and likes to scavenge for garbage and other items they find in the sea. It has the ability Wimp Out, which forces a retreat or switch out when its HP drops below half. Another thing announced for Gen 7 is hyper-training, a function that allows you to IV train your Pokemon once it reaches level 100, meaning pro battlers don't have to hatch hundreds and hundreds of eggs with the genetic history of a hillbilly just to get decent IV spreads anymore.
Oh
Hyper
my
training
God.
will be done by Mr. Hyper, who can be found in the Alola region and will train your Pokemon in exchange for bottle caps. The rarity or method of obtaining for bottle caps is yet to be known. A Magiana distribution announced in North America later this year is expected to come with a bottle cap as a held item. On this note, more information for Sun and Moon is scheduled to be released today. The official Sun and Moon website has announced new info to be revealed on August 1st at 10 p.m. JST or 6 a.m. US Pacific Standard or 11 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard. Be sure to watch out for it.
Cool.
This took me an hour. The next one took me another hour.
So we are going to be, I mean, we usually broadcast, we usually do IPLcast right before the big news stories hit.
Yeah, we've
which
got
is
bad
the
timing.
case with this one. Yeah, the case with this one again, but, you know, we can cover
So
stuff
for
in Blitz.
me, when they actually announce the information for Sun and Moon, it'll be around, what, midday for me then or something?
It'll be in 3 hours.
It's in 3 hours. So.
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah. 3 hours from now, there'll be more Gen 7.
Roughly like 2, 3 o'clock then,
Yeah.
basically my time.
Yeah, your time, yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, this is going to make it significantly easier for people to have teams ready for regionals and nationals.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It takes forever to IV breed Pokemon. So this way, all you have to do is get whichever one you want, raise it to level 100, which is decidedly easier, and then however the hell you get these bottle caps, whether it's from having to purchase them from like one of the battle arenas or something, or if you have to use Pokemiles or whatever, it's probably going to be a lot easier than having to breed them.
So basically, whichever Pokemon that, for example, you start off with, you can still have that on your team.
Basically, its original IV spread isn't a problem anymore, because once you train it to level 100, you can then IV train it, where before what you'd have to do is you'd have to breed them and then figure out what their IVs were and then pick the 2 best ones and then breed those and then pick the 2 best ones and breed those and on and on and on until you actually have 5 or 6 perfect IVs, which takes forever. I've done it once.
Unless its base stats are mid-tier to begin with, in which case
it's a lot quicker, but still. If
no amount of IV training is going to help.
And like I've done it with one Pokemon, and I've done it with Magikarp, which was easy enough because they hatch relatively quickly and you get eggs pretty quickly, but it takes ages. I think it took me the entire week just to get this perfect IV Magikarp. And then I started doing it with the sword one. What's that one called again?
Honedge.
Honedge, yeah. I started doing it with Honedge. You get eggs a lot less quickly, and they hatch a lot less quickly, and it took so long that I gave up at that point. I was trying to make my perfect team, and I gave up after the first one. So this is going to be a lot easier.
Significantly easier. Well, I mean, prerequisites is first you have to get to level 100, and the second one is that you have to have bottle caps.
Yeah.
I don't know why bottle caps...
Level 100 isn't as difficult as it used to be fair.
Here's the thing. I don't know how bottle caps became the priceless commodity that it is, considering the last one we had to trade with was heart scale. And I was like, heart scales look pretty. Bottle caps are...
Yeah. It's probably just that they're explaining it as Mr. Hyper being weird, but honestly,
well, I mean, he's Mr. Hyper. He clearly
heart
has
scales
ADHD.
is at least an actual rare thing because you've got to get.
Maybe he drank too many energy drinks, and that's why he's hyper.
He's a cola addict. Oh man, that is headcanon for me now.
Because obviously he just wants the bottle caps. He's a bottle cap collector like James is. So
he's a guy who drinks way too much Coke and believes that the Fallout 4 Commonwealth is the unavoidable future.
No, why? Oh my lord.
But in any case, he will allow us to IV train, which is actually very cool.
That is good. Yeah, that is good because obviously, thanks to that, it's going to be much more helpful to keep like your original Pokemon
Mm.
with you and all that. And with those same original Pokemon, you can feel that kind of more or less connection again with the Pokemon that you start with. So
Yeah,
at least
they're
that's how
more
I see
useful.
it.
Can we I want to get your opinions on the names of the Pokemon that were announced because obviously Beware.
I think it's spelt Bewear, like bear.
Yeah.
It is hilarious. I
Yeah.
love it. I think the Pokemon looks stupid, but the name is great. Love it.
Mimikyu is amazing. I want a
Mimikyu is
Mimikyu.
cute.
Mimikyu has been the darling of the internet for a while now.
Mm.
Mimikyu is that
It's a little
Pokemon
ghost
that
thing.
wants to try. Yeah, little ghost Pokemon.
It wants to be loved, which is why it disguises itself as a
Yeah.
Pikachu.
Well, remember what I said in the last one? I said it was creepy at first, but then look at it differently. It is cute. So creepy cute, I call
Yeah,
it.
it's
So
creepy cute. And I think
it's creepy.
that's why the internet-verse loves it.
Yeah.
Made a word up. Yeah. There's I mean there's some of the designs are like okay. Comfey? Comfey.
Comfy.
What?
Yeah. You know what's really funny about
I need
Comfey?
to see these images.
Okay, I'm gonna load
So
up an
I
image of
think
Comfey.
Comfy's design was inevitable considering the theme of the game.
mhm.
Yeah, I get that. Um, all right, I'm loading up an image of Comfey if I can find a large enough image of one.
Unless I go to
Okay.
Shibi to see these.
No, no, I can I'm going to
It'll be up
screen
on
share it.
Google.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's an image of Comfey.
Comfy. Yeah.
Oh, that little
So it is just a little
thing.
green thing while holding flowers.
Yeah, but I'm
It's
looking at
a
that and
little
I'm reminded of
flower
Klefki.
tiara Pokemon. It's a flower tiara Pokemon.
It
No,
reminds
it's a
me of
lei
Flabberby.
Pokemon. It's not a tiara. It's actually a lei is a flower necklace.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
So
the similar design of it though reminds me of Klefki.
yeah, that's the first thing I thought of. It's kind of like
Yeah, it's like
it's
a mix between Flabebe and Klefki.
Only
yeah.
because of its circular shape.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's well. I bring up the reference to Klefki primarily because they're both Pokemon that disguise themselves as things.
Yeah. So it does make sense for that little flower necklace Pokemon to look like that because obviously we had a specific item of Klefki and all that doing that.
I have a thing. I have a question about triage, right? If
Mm.
it gives
Triage.
max priority to restorative moves,
Mm.
it can essentially use stuff like rest and other moves like immediately. It'll take priority.
Mm.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so that's insane. It may have some defensive use.
Not as much as Mudsdale, I think. Mudsdale's stamina, if you get one with stamina, raises defense by
Mm.
1 when attacked. That could be really useful. If you could find a way to reduce or regain damage HP enough, like reduce damage or regain HP enough, you could really tank up this Pokemon without
Mm.
having to use any
Mm.
items or sacrificing any turns aside from maybe a healing item or two or
It
however.
only goes up one step though, which
Yeah.
makes me think that like in the competitive scene at least, like pushing hard on Mudsdale, considering it's ground type as well.
Mm.
Um,
Probably not so much useful competitively, but on a average level of gaming, I think he could actually be very handy.
yeah.
Mm.
Like you wouldn't see any you don't see any Blazikins with that speed up ability in metagaming, but it is still a really good
Yeah,
strategy,
it's
really.
It's I
But
think
they
the reason
banned
it's
that for a reason, didn't they? So
yeah, it's not used primarily because it's like I think the competitive thing about that is you can take down a Blaziken fairly quickly without having to exploit the turn by turn.
yeah.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the big one. Let's talk Pokemon Go.
Here we go.
Pokemon Go. It has been almost 4 weeks since Pokemon Go was first released on mobile devices, not that it feels like it. The preceding days have been filled with news coverage, endless articles, police announcements, traffic accidents, declarations of unconditional love or hatred for the game, fan rejoicing, fan outrage, Pokédex completions, and the one guy who made it to level 40 by cheating. The game
To be
has
fair, he's asking for
Really?
his account to be closed.
Yeah, to be fair, he's not using it competitively, and he just wanted to see what level 40 looked like,
Yeah.
but that's how he did it.
Yeah.
The game has been updated several times since launch, both to add new features and to remove broken ones. The server stability has improved considerably in the last 2 weeks, with the servers boasting near 100% uptime for both Google and PTC logins, and several serious bugs have been addressed, including the game freezing when you open items just as a Pokemon flees, and the annoying eternal 1 HP gym battle glitch. It
Yeah,
now
I get
also
that.
is a lot
I get
easier to...
the
Yeah.
issue.
It is now also a lot easier to log into the game, with it rarely taking more than half a minute, and the Google login screen no longer asking for sign in every goddamn time. One of the biggest complaints against Niantic for now seems to be communication. Niantic has been very quiet regarding game updates and issues, angering users who feel like they are not being acknowledged or listened to, and are not announcing certain repairs and upgrades, leaving users to announce for them when something is fixed or changed. This is most evident by the recent game update that seems to have fixed the 3-step glitch by removing footsteps entirely, aggravating many players who feel like the change is more of a middle finger than an update. Not helped by the fact that Niantic has also shut down third-party Pokemon location apps like Pokevision, leaving players with no adequate way to use one of the app's main features. Fortunately, it is unlikely the 3 steps are gone forever and will most likely removed to avoid player confusion until the issue is actually fixed. Same as the battery saver mode, which was removed after it began freezing the game when unactivated, but Niantic's lack of communication on the issue seems to be fanning the flames of impatience and frustration. Despite this outrage, however, the recent reveal of the 3 teams' leaders' designs has caught the internet by storm, with players universally falling in love and even agreeing on the personalities of all 3. For those of you who haven't seen social media's buzz over the characters, I do recommend checking it out, but do be aware of Rule 34. In other news, John Hank
Yep.
In other news, Niantic's John Hank has had a Pokemon Go panel at San Diego's Comic-Con where he revealed that they are working on a trading function. The game's legendaries will become available over the following months and years. They expect to keep updating the game for years to keep things interesting. Pokemon centers will be added in the future. Customization options will be eventually added to Pokestops. Breeding has been a topic of discussion inside Niantic. Niantic considers Pogo to be Pokemon's official MMO, and the EV name hack Raina, Sparky, and Pyro has been officially confirmed, and Niantic says that there are many more Easter eggs to be found. It has also been announced that the Pokemon Go Plus device has been delayed until September. Considering it is a physical device and can't be surprise released the same way Pogo was, so it seems unlikely from the start that it would make its July estimate. On the upside, Pogo is now available in Japan and France. That took me an hour.
Nice. All right. Can we talk about last week when they revealed this image?
Oh, it's been great. I love
That
what's
surprised me.
just the conversations and interactions people have been drawing between these 3 has been really funny. And the Spark cosplays have been especially delightful, considering that they've been making him dab a lot. Like, that seems to be his thing, and it's hilarious.
But also because Team Mystic. Let's talk about what Tumblr did to Blanche.
It's actually very interesting. When the silhouettes were first revealed to us, we didn't know the designs or anything about them. So when the silhouettes were first revealed, it was pretty obvious that Candela was a girl, right? But Blanche and Spark looked male in the silhouettes. So when they revealed the actual art designs, everyone realized, oh shit, Blanche is a chick. She must be non-binary, basically. So she's
she's
biologically female, but she looks male.
Yeah, that's the thing though, is that her gender is ambiguous enough.
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna get
Someone-
crucified for using non-neutral gender pronouns here.
Probably. We're not
but
very good
I-
at this sort of thing. But when
Being
someone actually
cisgender, I'm
tweeted,
just gonna go with the one I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
when someone actually tweeted Niantic about the gender of Blanche, whether it's a boy or a girl, or whether they identify as a boy or a girl, all Niantic tweeted back was yes.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty accurate, the estimation people have come to.
So just as information, these three characters and Professor Willow, I think as well, were all designed by Yusuke Kozaki, who did the art for Fire Emblem Fates, I believe,
Yeah.
and Fire Emblem, whatever the thing was, Awakening.
And finding out that, I said to you, Gino, like, that was bloody awesome. That is bloody
Yeah,
awesome.
and this is why he's now called Odin Spark, ladies and gentlemen, because Tumblr exploded when they found out about that. But yeah, it's yeah, the Tumblrverse has exploded. There's
Yeah.
no Rule 34 stuff here.
Not
I
at
think.
the moment,
Nothing
Gino.
A
crazy.
little bit.
Nothing. There's a well, yeah, nothing really crossing into Rule 34 here. It's pretty Tumblr.
I'm
safe
gonna
right now.
say this, Gino, just to remind you, there was a topless Spark.
Yeah, that's not Rule 34. He's topless. That's just the guy without a shirt on. That's not Rule 34. That's possibly not safe for work.
You would be surprised how far people will go.
Yes, I would. I'm probably not actually surprised how far people would go. But it's not here. But
It's
yes,
probably hidden.
yeah, probably, and also probably because I
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, with some
I'm pretty
Rule
sure I set the
34
NSFW
stuff.
filter here.
Yeah, with some of the Rule 34 stuff, most of these, if not all of it, would be hidden. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I am fairly sure. I am getting results that don't. Yeah. I'm getting results that don't even match with Blanche because I'm just searching for Blanche and it's giving me search results. Associated with Blanche from Golden
Search
Girls.
Spark. I
There's
love the
that
stuff
Harry
that comes up
Potter
for
one.
Spark.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Spark. Oh, hello. Should I scroll?
My Little Pony.
Should I scroll?
Here we go.
Should I scroll? Katie, should I scroll? Katie?
I know that. Oh my god.
I just Tumblr has embraced Spark for the doofus that he is. Hello.
Yeah, he's a meme. He's the meme.
He's the meme lord.
Yeah.
Like, what even? What even? What? Is that the one? Is that the one, Katie? Was that the one was that the one you were looking at
No,
earlier?
it was a different one. It was a different one.
This embodies pretty much Spark and Tumblr for me. Just take him,
Oh, yeah,
take him.
that's
He
the
is your
one.
child. He is your child. Be
God.
free.
And my dogs are still barking. What the hell? They're barking at nothing as always.
Yeah. But yeah, it's Spark. Nipa, who's done a whole bunch of cosplay. Really well done. Well pulled off.
And when we were looking through before Gino, there was already a lot of shipping with between.
Oh yeah, there's
Wait.
tons of shipping.
Yeah, there's tons of shipping already. Ever since the announcement of these three, I mean, there's been shipping with Spark and Blanche, Blanche and I keep forgetting the Valentine name.
Candela, do you hate them that much?
Candela, thank you. No, no, it's just hard to pronounce her name, Candela. It's just, I know her name is starts with a C, but it's just the pronunciation. I mean, there's been like I said, Blanche and Spark, Candela and Blanche. I'm not too sure if anybody had done Spark and Candela.
You know what's really funny is that trainer actually looks like your trainer, Megan.
Only because of the outfit.
Only because of
Got
the
different hair.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm betting you that somebody can like ship all three of the team leaders together.
To be
Because
fair,
that can be possible.
the Rule 34 timer on the Rule 34 timer on yep, the Rule 34 timer on the leaders is still ticking.
Mm.
Yeah, yep, no, this is it's just gonna keep happening. There's never going to be.
So apparently
Good
Markiplier
lord.
is instinct, it seems.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, not even doubting for 1 second. For 1 second.
If I remember correctly, like, was it one of the voice actors that I watched on Critical Role, Matthew Mercer? He's a Valor.
What is it? Our like I think it was the three of us, me, like the two of us, Dabs and Geodude, all decided to go for different teams. So Geodude's in Instinct, Dabby is in Valor, and the two of us are in Mystic.
Yeah.
Mm.
What Megan then?
Huh?
What team is Megan in then?
I'm Mystic.
Mystic. She's Mystic by way of being married to me.
One of my friends that I've met yesterday, Lee, apparently he's in Team Valor. I think Kitty, and this is like my iGame online friends and all that.
Yep.
I think she supports Mystic.
Support's
and
always
my
part
friend-
of, because that's different. Like, I
Mm,
officially support all three teams, but I will kick your
Yeah.
ass if you're not Mystic. That's not actually
And
true. I'm
one
not
of
encouraging
the-
violence between the teams. I'm just
yeah, my
saying
other
friendly
friend,
rivalry is
Zelly.
fun.
Yeah, my other friend Zelly has not picked her team yet, so
I know somebody who
she's still
is
neutral.
I know somebody who is level 12, I think, and has not picked a team.
Seriously.
Yeah,
You
he
only
is.
pick a team when you actually enter a gym. So if you never
Yeah.
do that, then you never have to pick a team.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's playing completely neutral, and I'm like, all right, I respect your decision to not be a meme lord. There's interestingly with regards to the updates. I think Pokehound sent in some news that Pokevision, which was one of the widely used sites,
Yeah.
was given a cease and desist order by Nintendo. Um,
Yes.
Not Nintendo, TPCI, sorry, the Pokemon Company International. If I remember right, they also tried to start a Teespring thing to get Pokevision, to get some support for Pokevision to help pay for the server costs of running Pokevision at
Yeah.
the time. But they took it down because people were genuinely supporting them, thinking that they were going to try and mount a legal challenge. And the Pokevision guys basically said, no, we don't want to do that. We already said that we were going to take this down if they asked us to take it down.
Mm.
So yeah, that got misconstrued by a bunch of people who were, oh no, fight the power, get it up. Now I'm like, yeah, no, not really.
The point of it being put up, it wasn't actually put up until the 3-step glitch happened and it became impossible to locate Pokemon in-game.
No, it was up
That
before
was-
then.
Was it?
It was up before then.
Oh,
All of these
right.
apps were already
That's
running
how it
before
was
that.
used.
Yeah, no, see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's how it's viewed. It was viewed as, oh, you've taken away our crutch. Or you've taken away our only means of navigation. We're blind now. And
Pretty
I'm like,
much, yeah.
yeah, but it's kind of like they got through this through a security vulnerability in the API.
Oh, no, like, it's perfectly understandable why Niantic wanted to take it down. Like, it's completely fair. It was a problem that this was possible. It's just, I think a lot of frustration is mostly at the moment because Niantic hasn't, they haven't fixed the bug, they haven't done anything but acknowledge that it exists, they haven't told us what's happening at the moment, they haven't said...
I will point out, by the way, that the position of community manager at Niantic Labs is still wide open.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the job that is needed, but the job that no one wants right now.
Really, look, all they have to do is go on Twitter or whatever and say, we are working to fix this. This is why we took it down. We don't, like, even if they don't know when it's going to be back up, they can just say we are doing our best. Blah. That's all they have to do. Like at the moment, they haven't said anything, and I think that's what
But
most
then
people
they
are
say in
frustrated about.
brackets for now.
Sorry.
This is like trying to find a specific Pokemon, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
The nearby tab, essentially.
this is a website that basically allowed you to go and look up a like particular spawning areas of Pokemon.
Right.
So right now, your only real alternatives right now is collected data, and for that, Sylph Road is going to be your go-to place.
Yeah.
But
Also because
that's still just to tell you roughly where you can find them. That doesn't tell you where the actual spawn is at that
yeah,
time. And
that's
that's
fair.
what's difficult. You can see them in the nearby tab, but at that point, other than their order in the nearby tab, you can't really tell where they are or how close you are to them. So it's made it extremely difficult to actually find specific Pokemon.
We'll see. We'll see what happens when they. We'll see what happens when they bring it up. The other
Mm.
problem I think that was being pointed out was the third-party sites were actually being responsible for some of the server issues because
That's
the
true.
amount of server calls it was making was because it's kind of like you can't like if you want like people were like, oh, give us server stability. You're not doing anything, Niantic. Do something, and Niantic fixes server stability. It's like, oh, but you've broken these third-party sites that they're not responsible for. Do
Mm.
something. And I'm not necessarily defending Niantic here. I think Niantic should actually communicate better with their people. They should really, really use. They should really, really get somebody to communicate.
Mm.
But the other thing to understand is that like Niantic is it's going to be a process of them having to adjust to a much
I know.
bigger fan base that they've
Niantic
got.
is very small compared to a lot of other companies, so it's understandable that it takes them a while to get things done, and it's fair enough that they're not perfect, but it's not hard to put out a "Hey guys" tweet, you know?
Yeah. Interestingly enough, I think a bunch of people hacked um, John Hankey's account on Twitter.
Yeah, it's the same group apparently that DDoSed Pokemon Go a little while ago.
Yeah.
Apparently, their purpose was to point out the vulnerabilities in his security, not to actually cause any malicious harm. Apparently, the tweets that they were putting up on his account while it was under their control was simply, "You need to make this better." That's what they were
Oh,
saying.
also, did you see the fact that did you see the fact that they were clamoring? If you've seen his Twitter feed, they were putting out fake tweets that they were releasing in Brazil, and that's actually, funnily enough, that's one of the things that people are clamoring for the launch in Brazil to happen.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
like,
do remember the article I read was saying that another thing they said they did this was for Brazil and Chile, and the other one that hasn't seen a release yet.
Chile,
Is it Chile? Chile?
Chile.
Honestly, I've heard it pronounced both.
Okay, then the first one is wrong. It's Chile,
Okay.
as
Guys,
as as pronounced by the Chileans. What did you get? What did you get?
I didn't get anything, but I might as well let you know that one of the gyms that I can see on my Pokemon Go has Instinct on it, and they have a female Raichu.
How do we know it's a female Raichu?
It has a blunt at the end of its tail.
Oh,
Really?
hold on. They've got
Yeah,
gender
look.
differences now. Okay, you might want to put that on silent during the broadcast, eh?
Right, bye.
Just just pointing that out.
Sorry.
Let me
It
see.
just came out of nowhere. But
'Cause
yeah,
the
if you look,
yeah, the two Pikachu that I have are both male.
You're right, actually.
Yeah.
Raichu does have the the missing point.
Yeah, it was female.
Alright, so that
actually.
confirms gender differences.
Yeah.
I don't know. How many Pikachu do you have on you right now?
I have
Me.
one.
Okay.
I think they've all been male, the Pikachu.
Which Pokemon have gender differences that we can? Nidoran! No, wait.
No, that's an easy one.
Zubat
Zubat apparently does. Zubat apparently has... The female has smaller fangs. Same with Golbat.
Oh, how am I gonna tell
Bloom
this?
has different spots. Same as Vileplume.
I don't have
Kadabra and
enough.
Alakazam have smaller whiskers, the female ones. Doduo, the female has a beige neck instead of a black one. That's a good one to check.
Doduo. Okay, I think I have crap tons of Doduo right now. Hey, I have a Graveler. I don't even know where that came from.
Female Raticate has shorter whiskers. Same with Rattata. Ooh. Sorry.
Were your speakers on, Megan?
Yeah.
I got a Raticate.
Nice. I'm just gonna point
Hard
out
to tell
that
with Raticate,
I'm just gonna point out that we have now just essentially gone on a tangent and spent the last minute all looking at our phones. And we should get back on track.
Yes, but all I can tell you now, guys, is that somebody around my area has a female Raichu, which has a blunt at the end of its tail. Or
Yeah,
her.
Magikarp. Female has white whiskers.
Somebody has lured the Pokestop nearest to the gym, our local gym.
Oh, really?
My game isn't loading. Oh no, there it goes.
Okay. Yeah, there's been some really good discussions as well on how Gen 2 is going to be implemented and unlocked, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm giving them an estimate of about 3 to 6 months.
I doubt 3 months. I'm thinking either 6 months to a year.
6 months, definitely not a year. This thing isn't going to play that long. You're not going to keep people interested for a full year. I reckon customization options are going to come in the next few weeks. And Pokemon centers between that and the Gen 2 implementation. They need to fix a lot of the stability issues. Have mostly been fixed. They just need to add back features, and then they can start on their roadmap again.
Tina, I'm gonna show you something.
Is it not safe for work? Oh, how many
6
EVs do you
EV.
have? Katie, I'm just gonna point out that you can only use the EV naming trick once.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep, once per name.
Both my Dodrio are male.
Yeah, all 4 of my Dodrio are male. Yeah, so the EV naming trick only works once per name. So you can only do it once for Rainer, once for Sparky, once for Pyro. I'm sorry. That is the way it is.
Well, I only named 2 Sparky, 2 Pyro, and
Gyarados is
2
male.
Rainer.
Your Geodude is male?
Gyarados.
Oh, your Gyarados
They're
is
both
male.
Yeah, and my 286 EV is going to be a Pyro, so...
This is my this is going to be my Sparky. If we can see what the CP number is, we can't. There it is. Slightly. 671.
Really? That's your highest on EVs?
671.
Damn, you're higher than me.
And then it's a 5. Yeah, I'm level 22, Katie.
Yeah, I'm 10 away.
Catching the 671 EV was not easy.
Did you catch it in a, like, Great Ball, Ultra Ball?
I don't actually remember. It doesn't tell you. Oh, did we mention that the map details for Pokemon are no longer shown?
What do you mean?
It no longer shows you the map detail on the bottom of the page. It does some interface changes with the recent update.
Oh, you're
What
talking
map
about
detail?
the update what Pokemon Go did. The nearby stuff, the feet are gone.
Yeah. No, we knew that.
Oh, that was mentioned. But what map thing?
You know how every Pokemon used to have a map showing you the general radius where it was
that!
caught?
The location.
Yeah.
The court location. Yeah, no, that's gone too.
I don't remember that.
All right. So I've maxed it out. It is now 717.
I need to get more Eevee
That's gonna be
candy.
insane.
Oh my gosh, I am holding back until until I go on an evolution spree.
I had a 583 Execute that turned into a 1600 Executor.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah,
I'm still
that's pretty good.
hatching my Pokemon eggs at the moment. I've
I
got
just
9.
I just realized I've probably got enough EV candy to upgrade all of them. Yeah, I do have enough EV candy to upgrade all of them. All right, so let's talk about let's get out of Pokemon Go for a while because we are
Yes,
going to keep
alright,
playing it.
fine.
We'll keep you updated on how it's going. We will do a fortnightly what level are you check because I reckon you're going to progress faster than us and we're going to go up like 1 level every week or so. What's the pace
What,
been?
me?
Since we hit level 20, it's been almost 1 level a week. For me, it's going to be 1 level every 2 weeks. Um, and I used to have a chart here, but it's not here anymore. Exactly of how hard it is to progress.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, let's record our levels at the moment. So I'm level 12 going on to 13.
I'm level 22, going on to 23.
Level 22 just started.
Yeah.
Okay,
And I
so
because I'm at the
Megan as
foothills
well.
of Grind Mountain, I'm probably gonna be 23 the next time we do an IPLcast.
I'm hoping to get to 23. The difference from 22 to 23 is about 100,000. But
Mm.
because evolution with a lucky egg is 1,000, essentially I need to evolve 100 Pokemon with a lucky egg. So I'm going to have to
Thereabouts,
get
yeah.
Yeah,
catching
I've
Nick
got a
Candy.
lot of lucky eggs. I've
I
got a lot of
evolved
lucky eggs, so I'm gonna
36
use
of
them.
them to get from 21 to 22.
Wow.
Now I need to evolve 100 of them, at least. Well, at most. Probably a bit less, considering you gain XP when you're doing stuff.
Yeah, so basically from my side of the world, I'm only 10 away from you two, so...
Yeah, 10, you say that, but 10 away from 12 to 22 is not an easy journey by any means.
Oh, but I say not.
Yeah.
But there you
It,
go.
it is. I have seen people hit 30, and it is grind mountain proper. I think the guy who hit 40 did it because he realized that I think if he did what is it 5 million, and then he actually went for about 50,000 experience a day. It would take him 3 months to get to 3 full months every single day um, to get to level 40 from level 39.
Damn.
If you were to earn 50,000 experience a day every day, um, yeah, if you were to do that, 50,000 experience every day, leveling up solidly every single day, it would take you more than a year to get to level 40 from level 1.
Yeah.
So it is pretty freaking insane, the level
Yeah.
progression. But it's not actually meant to be easy. Niantic has always said that with regard to their leveling, moving up to the latter levels has always been a thing for like proper ultra hardcore. Like you really dedicate yourself to you really get
Pokemon
dedicated.
CP levels in encounters caps around level 30, same with the
Yeah.
CPs you get from hatching eggs. So, like,
Yeah.
it's not like getting to level 40 is imperative to get the best Pokemon. Really, for that, you just have to get to 30. But, like, once you get to about 20, 25, you're doing pretty good. Like, you can challenge the gyms perfectly fine.
Yeah. And if you have friends, this is what I always recommend to people. If you're level 20 and you have a bunch of friends that are heading into level 20 or are in level 20, take down the gyms together. Always take down the gyms together because they go down so
Easier
much
said than
faster
done,
as a
you know.
team.
Yeah.
Easier
Like,
said than done.
oh no, easier done than thought. We took one
You
down
don't
fairly
even
quickly.
have to be on the same team to be able to take down a gym
Okay,
together.
true.
Yeah, we took one down fairly quickly.
Mm.
I think we when we teamed up, we took down a level 8 Valor gym.
Yeah, that was
That was
difficult, but we did it.
insane. And we took it down in about 10 minutes. I'd say
Yeah.
10 minutes. Yeah. Just the two of
Damn.
us. Yeah. So always go with a
Just the
team.
two. Oh my god. I really
Yeah.
need to team up with you guys if you ever visit the UK.
Yeah, you need to go here and mist
We
it
will
up, man.
eventually because we want a Mr. Mime.
Yeah. But first we have to get a Kangaskhan for trade. Um,
Yeah. We haven't even. I've seen a silhouette of one, but I haven't actually encountered it.
okay. All right, let's move on to the next headline, which is Gen 6 to lose its global link.
Where are we? Gen 6 to lose its global link. It has been announced that Gen 6's global link is set to be deactivated in late October and will be succeeded by the Gen 7 global link on November 18th, 2016, the launch date for Sun and Moon. The deactivation means that GameSync will no longer be available in X and Y. Items can no longer be transferred from Global Link to the games. Global Link logbooks will no longer be viewable for the GTS and Wonder Trade, though GTS and Wonder Trade will still be available as working features. And the rating battles on random matchup will be discontinued, though free battles will still be available. This closure announcement has been followed by a thanks campaign that will run from July 26th until the closure, where PP Ups, Rare Candy, and Heart Scales will be 50% off in the Pokémileage Club. Additionally, players will be able to purchase ability capsules for 5,000 Pokémiles, provided they have a certain number of medals. Attractions will also be 50% off. In the same vein, new features have been announced for the Gen 7 version of Global Link. A friendly competition feature will be available, allowing players to become competition hosts to be played over the internet, where they'll be able to set their own regulations. Two versions of this feature exist, including online, where players connect over the internet, and live, which allows players to connect via a generated QR code. This is actually good news for people who like to host their own competitions, like Poke Jungle or Poke Beach, where they have their own little competition and they say, this is what we're going to be doing, we'll match up. This is going to make that sort of thing a lot easier.
And Lithio League as well, who we associate with from time to
And
time
Maryland. They all do these
Maryland.
things. So this is going to make doing all of that a lot easier.
Yeah. Okay. That's really cool. I mean, Global Link has served us well over the last 3 years, but
It's not like it's going away. They're pretty much just shutting
Right.
it down for like about a month to upgrade it, and it just means you won't access it in X and Y anymore.
yeah. All right. So
Okay.
let's talk about a shiny Japanese Gengar.
What?
Shiny Japanese Gengar distribution. A shiny Gengar will be distributed in Japan from July 30th to August 31st. The Gengar is based off of Jarvis's Gengar from the Volcanion movie. It'll be level 50 and have a Gengarite and no Mean Look, Hypnosis, Psychic, and Hyper Beam. It'll be distributed at Poke Centers, Poke Stores, and the Oyabe Pokemon Store outlet.
Oh, and that aside, do you know what's being distributed today? The August Pokemon for the 20th anniversary, which is Arceus.
Arceus
Ooh, we did
today.
win Arceus.
Yeah.
They don't post these things anymore. They don't announce
They
them.
did. Pokemon Australia reported about it this morning.
Yeah, I've got to look it up. But yeah,
Yeah.
Arceus this month.
So guess who got his wife an Arceus card?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Looks like it'll be in-store distribution this time.
Yeah, it's an in-store thing. Ability obviously is multi-type and knows Judgment, Recover, Hyper Beam, and Perish Song.
So who
That's all right.
had we had already from the
Oh god.
8. We've had 8.
Yeah.
what from the mystery
Mythical legendaries.
mythical-
Mystery Gift, we've had like 4 or 5, I think.
Yeah.
So who did we have so far?
You'll have to look it up. But let's move on to the Sun and Moon pre-order bonuses for now.
Okay.
Sun and Moon pre-order bonuses. Pre-order bonuses have been announced for Pokemon Sun and Moon in Australia, UK, France, Portugal, Belgium, the Netherlands, and Italy. Australia will get Solgaleo and Lunala figures, or can get the collector's edition, which includes a pin, steelbook, and a poster. The UK can get a code for a set of Quick Balls at Shop 2, or a Solgaleo or Lunala figurine at Game. Belgium and the Netherlands will get a code for Quick Balls at Game Mania. France will get a pin from Micromania. Portugal will get a pin from Gaming Replay, and Italy will get a Quick Ball code from GameStop.
I would like the Quick Ball code and the steelbook and the pin and the poster, please.
The Quick Ball code. Look, Quick Balls are good. They're very good, but it's a bit of a loss compared to the other stuff, because this is stuff that you can get in game pretty easily.
That is true. But they get those.
Like, I think the code's only for 12 of them.
Yeah. The collector's edition though is an upgrade. I think they lowered the price for the regular editions, and the price of the pre-order was matched to that of the collector's edition. So
Mm.
EB here automatically upgraded both of our things to the pre-order edition, the collector's
Yeah.
edition.
Oh.
Yeah, so we already
Oh well.
have it. No,
Mm.
we already
Honestly,
have it.
we could live without the pin. The steelbook is cool, but like I never look at these things anyway, and we have nowhere that we can put a poster. So I would
Yeah.
rather the figurines.
Okay. Yeah. All right. But I'm just pointing out that we put in the pre-orders day one of the announcement,
Mm.
and they automatically upgraded us to the collector's edition anyway.
Oh. I thought you said they didn't upgrade us to the
I
collector's
said they
edition.
did. They did upgrade us.
Is it more expensive?
I don't think it is.
Hmm. I want the figurines.
I know, but you'll have to pre-order them from JB Hi-Fi. That's not. We're not getting two physical sets.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not. It's just not happening.
Okay.
Figurines are cool.
I know.
um,
Uh, Detective
The
we.
pins
Pikachu.
actually look rather nice, though. I've seen a picture of them.
Hmm. Can we talk about Detective Pikachu now?
Detective Pikachu makes the big screen. Legendary Pictures has won the live-action Pokémon movie contract and will develop a movie based on Detective Pikachu. The studio behind Dark Knight Rises and Jurassic World will be creating what is expected to be the first of a film franchise and will be releasing Detective Pikachu worldwide. I can see a Who Framed Roger Rabbit kind of movie with hopefully just as much Danny DeVito.
So no Danny DeVito.
What? He was in Roger Rabbit?
No, that was Bob Hoskins.
Bullshit.
No, that was Bob Hoskins.
I googled this.
Eddie Valiant was Bob Hoskins.
I googled this. Hang on.
Okay, I need to check in my res box.
Oh, it is too, isn't it?
Yep.
That's a shame. Well,
There's
look,
just as much Danny
Detective
DeVito as there
Pikachu
is
has to
in
be
Super
voiced by
Mario
Danny DeVito.
Brothers.
There's no question.
Yeah.
But Bob Hoskins should be his sidekick.
Oh, and Detective Pikachu?
Yeah.
No, they should actually get Danny DeVito.
No. Bob Hoskins needs to be the sidekick. Danny DeVito needs to voice Detective Pikachu.
That's not gonna work.
Absolutely will work.
It's not gonna. Okay, cool. Have Danny DeVito and Bob Hoskins been in the same movie?
I don't think it really counts as them, looking weird in the same movie if Danny DeVito is doing the voiceover for Pikachu.
Bob Hoskins would apparently like to play in a biopic of Danny DeVito as Danny DeVito. All right, so let's. I've just headed in my head now that there should be a movie with Danny DeVito and Bob Hoskins. But anyway, let's talk about a UK distribution.
UK gets shiny Yveltal and Xerneas. Smith stores in the UK will be distributing codes for shiny Xerneas and Yveltal between July 19th and August 16th, 2016, and between August 17th and September 15th, respectively. The codes can be redeemed in both Auras and XY. Both Pokemon will be level 100, and Xerneas will know Geomancy, Moonblast, Aromatherapy, and Focus Blast, and Yveltal will know Oblivion Ring, Sucker Punch, Dark Pulse, and Foul Play.
Oh,
Okay.
now I get the shiny too?
Yeah, well, you can now. You can get Bacon Yveltal.
Yep. It's been going on since July 19th, so we're good. We're halfway through the Xerneas distribution for the UK.
Smiths, Smides. Go to Smides.
Smides.
How do I get this?
You go to
you go to
Smides
Smides.
stores.
Smites.
Yeah, Smides.
Smides or Smiths or something.
Smides.
Smites store? I don't think there is in the UK.
There is. There totally is.
Smythe's
I,
UK.
I need to look this up. How do you
Store
spell it? What's
locator.
Smite?
Smythe's Toys.
London and Southeast England. There's one in Milton Keynes. Hold on. Ashford, Beckton, Bournemouth, Charlton, Chelmsford, Colchester, Crawley, Fareham, Fareham Barnet, Maidstone, Milton Keynes, Reading, Slough, Thurrock, Watford. There's a bunch of them.
Looks like they're
Alright.
pretty big.
There's a lot of them. There's one in Slough.
I don't live, do I? I'm sure I live in
You're
Slough.
Slough. I think
What-
you're. I think I'm pretty sure. Let me.
I think I've done the spelling wrong. What's the spelling?
Smythes, Smyths.
S M.
Hang on, let me send you the link.
Good, thank you.
Yeah, there's one in Slough. It's down the A412. I said as if I actually knew London roads. Like Slough has an overland railway station too. Anyway,
God damn it!
that much dead air to look for Smythes. That's all of the external news. Internal news for IPLcast, we don't have any. The 7-region summer has come to a close. We'll check if anybody actually submitted art for that. Turn 7 is ongoing for Mystery of the Oculus. I almost called it the Oculus Rift, but I'm gonna kick myself. Turn 7's still going. They're almost done. Almost done. I think everybody just got distracted with Pokemon Go. And I am probably going to try and get things whipped up for Pokemon Go because it's, I mean, this is our thing now. The fandom has never been so visible than now. All right, so that brings us to the end of yet another IPLcast. This one is number 54.
Yep, 54.
Yep. And well, we'll catch you in 2 weeks for IPLcast 55. Hopefully, we'll have more news from the Pokemon Go end as well as Sun and Moon because, well, November cannot come soon enough, really. Until then, we'll keep you informed of Pokemon Go. We'll run you through the progress, but yeah, pretty much have a safe 2 weeks, and we will see you again. So yeah, see you later.
See ya.
Bye bye.